From the very moment our paths crossed, something within me shifted, quietly, almost imperceptibly at first, yet profoundly. Your presence has always felt like a warm, radiant embrace for my soul, a light that seemed to recognize me even before I recognized myself. You radiate a kind of energy that draws people in, not through force or grand gestures, but through the quiet strength of your compassion. Around you, there is safety, an unspoken trust that wraps itself around my spirit and whispers that it's okay to exhale, to soften, to simply be. In your presence, my heart feels at home. You create a sanctuary where my vulnerabilities are not weaknesses to be hidden, but sacred parts of who I am, honored rather than exposed. There's a rare and gentle magic about you, something ethereal that transcends the ordinary. Your energy is soothing, yet deeply transformative. It softens my walls, dismantles the defenses I've spent years constructing, and tells me, without words, that it's okay to let go. Your nurturing spirit, intertwined with the grace of your feminine essence, has a way of unlocking parts of me I had buried long ago. It's as though you see the person beneath my layers, the parts of me even I struggle to face. In your presence, imperfection isn't something to fear but something to cherish, a reminder of our shared humanity, of the beauty that lives in our flaws. You inspire me to show up as my truest self, to reveal the unpolished, raw, and sometimes messy truths I've kept hidden from the world. With you, I've learned that authenticity isn't something to be earned, it's something to be shared. And every time I open up to you, I'm met not with judgment but with understanding, patience, and grace. That's a gift I never realized I was missing until I met you. You've shown me that love, in its purest form, is not about perfection, but about acceptance. In a world where kindness and empathy often feel like rare commodities, you shine like a beacon of selflessness and purity. Your compassion is effortless, genuine, and unfiltered. You care deeply, not because you seek recognition or reward, but because it's simply who you are. Your heart remains untouched by the cynicism and self-interest that so often cloud human interactions. You move through life with such quiet dignity, radiating warmth to everyone lucky enough to cross your path. It's not only what you do but the essence of who you are that makes you extraordinary. You have this rare ability to leave people better than you found them, and I am no exception. You are the only woman who has touched me on such a deep, soulful level, moving me in ways I never imagined possible. When I reflect on the moments we've shared, I realize how profoundly you've empowered me, simply by being yourself. You inspire me to grow, to pursue the goodness and sincerity you embody so naturally. Your energy uplifts everyone around you, encouraging them to step into their highest selves. When I'm with you, I feel seen, truly seen, not as the image I project to the world, but as the person I am underneath all the noise. You see past the masks, past the guarded smiles and carefully measured words. And in your gaze, I find acceptance so complete it both terrifies and heals me. Yet despite the depth of this connection, I must confess that I haven't always been honest about my feelings. There have been moments when you asked me how I felt, and I gave you half-truths. I told you what I thought was safe to say, what wouldn't disrupt the balance I was desperately trying to maintain. The truth is, I was afraid of revealing just how deeply I felt for you, afraid of the vulnerability that honesty would demand. So I built a facade. I hid behind logic, control, and emotional restraint, convincing myself that if I stayed detached, I could protect myself from pain. For most of my life, I've lived behind those walls. I convinced myself that emotional distance was strength, that rationality could replace intimacy, and that love could be safely compartmentalized. But being near you shattered that illusion. Every moment with you has stirred something ancient and powerful within me, something that refuses to be suppressed. You've awakened a tenderness I didn't believe I was capable of feeling, and with it came fear, fear of losing myself, fear of losing control, fear of being truly seen. There is an immense, unshakable love that I feel for you, pure, boundless, and unconditional. It's a love I've tried to ignore, deny, even reason away, but it persists, unwavering. I've wrestled with this internal conflict for so long, torn between my instinct to guard my heart and my desire to surrender to what I feel. It has been a battle between my head and my heart, one urging me to retreat, the other calling me to leap. And through all this, I've realized something profound. You have no idea how much you've changed me. Your presence has shaken me to my core, challenging everything I thought I knew about love, intimacy, and myself. I need you to understand that I am not cold, arrogant, or dismissive, though I may have appeared that way. My distance was never about diminishing your importance. It was about protecting my heart from the possibility of loss and pain. But in trying to shield myself, I only created distance between us, and that is the last thing I ever wanted. I've come to understand that love cannot coexist with fear, and I'm done letting fear dictate how I show up for you. I'm far from perfect, and I have my flaws, but my feelings for you are real, raw, and deep. I am drawn to you in ways I can't fully explain, in ways that defy logic or reason. I want to stop resisting that pull. I want to release the fear that's held me back, to be honest with you, and with myself, about the love that lives within me. You've touched me in ways no one else ever has, and you've taught me that vulnerability is not weakness, it's courage. In your presence, I feel safe, seen, empowered, and profoundly connected. And for that, I will always be grateful. You wouldn't believe how much effort I'm putting into becoming a better man, how deeply I'm working on myself right now. This journey I'm on is transformative in ways I never imagined possible. Every day, I peel back another layer of who I thought I was, confronting the pain, the fear, the insecurities I've carried for far too long. I'm learning to heal from the inside out. This isn't about perfection, it's about growth, about becoming the man capable of loving you the way you deserve to be loved. I know it might be difficult for you to trust that, especially after everything we've been through. But please believe me when I say, when I return, I will be stronger, wiser, and more open than ever before. This time apart is not a punishment, nor is it an ending. It's a sacred pause, a necessary space for both of us to grow, heal, and evolve into the people we're meant to be. With each passing day, I feel my heart expanding, overflowing with a love so pure and unconditional that it defies words. This love, this divine energy, fuels my transformation. It's what keeps me moving forward, striving to become the version of myself who can meet you with an open heart and steady hands. But there's something I need to ask you, something that weighs heavily on my spirit. Do you truly believe that I could ever walk away from you, from this love, forever? I know there were times when it might have seemed that way, when my silence felt like abandonment and my distance like indifference. But in the quiet moments when I'm alone with my thoughts, I know you can feel the truth deep within your soul. The truth is, I could never leave you, not truly. You are a part of me, woven into the very fabric of my being. The bond we share defies time, distance, and circumstance. When I stepped away, it wasn't because I stopped loving you. It was because I was wounded, carrying old pain and unresolved shadows from my past that I hadn't yet faced. I wasn't ready to offer you the love and stability you deserve, and staying in that state would have only brought both of us more hurt. So I made the difficult choice to step back, not out of rejection, but out of respect, for you, for me, and for the sacredness of what we share. My journey since then has been one of deep introspection and healing. It has not been easy. I've had to confront my fears, dismantle old patterns, and learn how to truly open my heart. But through this process, I've come to see that this separation is not abandonment, it's a necessary chapter in our shared evolution. We are both learning, growing, and preparing to meet again as whole, healed individuals. This is not the end of our story, it's the bridge to something far greater. What we share transcends the physical realm. It exists on a spiritual plane, beyond what the eyes can see or the hands can touch. Our souls are bound in a connection that exists in higher dimensions, a love that continues to thrive even in silence. I know it may sound abstract, but I feel it constantly, the invisible thread that links us, the quiet pulse of our energy moving in harmony. When I think of you, when I send you love and light, I know, somewhere, somehow, you feel it too. Even when we are apart, our souls are in conversation, weaving their way back to each other. Every thought, every intention, every act of healing I take part in is a step toward our reunion. This time apart is not only my healing, it is our healing. I'm preparing for the day we meet again, not as the people we once were, but as two whole beings, ready to build something extraordinary and enduring. Please trust in this process. Trust in the divine timing of our connection. I am doing everything within my power to become the man who can love you fully, freely, and without fear. Our love is worth fighting for, worth waiting for, and I am committed to doing whatever it takes to ensure that when I return, I am ready to give you the life and love you've always deserved. The path has not been easy, it's been filled with doubt, tears, and countless lessons, but I know with every fiber of my being that it's leading us toward true fulfillment. I miss you in ways words can barely describe. Every day, your presence lingers in my thoughts, in the rhythm of my heartbeat, in the quiet moments before I sleep, in the echoes of laughter that still dance in my memory. I find myself replaying the countless moments that make you uniquely you, the warmth of your smile, the spark in your eyes when you're excited, the soothing cadence of your voice, and the boundless kindness you carry in your heart. These memories are my solace, they remind me that what we share is real, sacred, and enduring. I've come to appreciate, more deeply than ever, just how incredibly gentle, compassionate, and wise you are. These are the qualities that drew me to you from the very beginning, and they continue to pull me back even now. My love for you runs deeper than I ever thought possible, deeper than I've been able to articulate or express. The time we spent together was the happiest period of my life. Every single moment, every shared laugh, every quiet night, every simple act of togetherness, brought me joy and peace I had never known before. It wasn't just the grand gestures or significant milestones that mattered most, it was the little things. The way you'd listen intently when I spoke, the way your hand fit perfectly in mine, the comfort of sitting in silence without needing to fill the space with words. Those moments, so small and yet so profound, are the ones that made me fall in love with you over and over again. Being apart from you has been excruciating at times, but I now see that it's also essential. This separation is teaching us patience, resilience, and faith. It's allowing us to grow individually so that when we find each other again, we can meet on equal ground, with hearts that are healed and spirits that are aligned. You are not just my love, you are my mirror, my teacher, my soul's reflection. The connection we share is unlike anything I've ever experienced, it's timeless, transcendent, and divinely orchestrated. I believe, with every ounce of my being, that we are meant to be together. Our love is strong enough to endure any storm, to cross any distance, to heal any wound. Thank you, for your patience, for your unwavering belief in us, for your quiet strength that continues to inspire me even from afar. I promise you, when I return, it will be as the man you always knew I could become. Until that day, know that you are always in my heart. I carry you with me in every breath, every thought, every dream. I'm sending you all my love, all my light, and all the energy I can muster. You are my one and only, the light that guides me home, and I am forever grateful for the gift of your presence in my life. No matter where this journey takes us, remember this: my love for you is infinite, unwavering, and true, and I will always find my way back to you.